First question.
Yeah, Gabe, having the time this spring with Steele out and Tom out, what did you gain from that experience and how are you applying that now?
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of experience. With Tommy out, it was, Cody there and then me right there behind him. So getting those reps helped a lot for experience. And I feel like I know the system really well now. I feel like this should be a big camp for me.
What's it like working alongside Pete?
Really good. He's a blue collar, hard-nosed football player, and he knows what he's doing. So big run stopper. So it's really good. We communicate a lot. We talk before we go out there. Talk a lot while we're out there. So it's really good.
So just second year, kind of going through this again. How big of a difference if you look back to this time of year ago does that make for you?
It's a huge difference. I know going into it what to expect, what to do. And a lot of it's the knowledge of the system. I know the system now, so that confidence has helped me a lot, and it's helped me. Basically, this camp is completely different than last camp. So,
what have you seen out of CJ so far? Kind of, you guys came in together, the same class, both very highly rated coming out of high school. CJ's obviously playing a little bit of a different role than you are in the defense. What have you seen from him so far, and what?
Yeah, he's doing good. He's learning the system. He's been a solid player right now, so he's will. So I'm not too much. That's not my position. It's a different linebacker position, but I know he's doing real good. So just keeping up.
James Laurinaitis, is that somebody you grew up watching? I mean, maybe you're too young, I don't know, but I'm so old. I remember covering him this year. What's it like playing for James so far?
It's amazing. Obviously he knows what it's like. So learning from him, his knowledge, he's an amazing coach. Learned so much just since he's been here, just this year, learned so much more technique and knowledge of football since he's been here.
How does it work with him and Coach Knowles? They both kind of run the linebacker room, just kind of a hybrid model, so to speak?
Yeah, him, Sam, and Knowles, it just depends on the type of meeting. A lot of times Laurinaitis will do it, and then sometimes Knowles will do it. I think after camp, Knowles does it, and our camp, Knowles mostly runs it, so we'll see after this. 100%. That's, just from spring ball you saw, I'm sure everybody saw a big difference in the defense. Everybody knowing the system, everybody knowing what to do and how he calls it too. So it's been a huge jump for the defense.
And Coach Day had mentioned last week, Arvell Reese is a freshman. He's been impressive. What's kind of been your first impression?
Yeah, he's doing really good. He's tall, lengthy. He's been doing really good. He's learned the system. Obviously, he's a freshman, but he's a lot of potential, ton of potential.
When you have the starting two linebackers back from last year, you're looking kind of at what your season can be. How do you kind of envision this year playing out, knowing you never know what happens, but that these guys are back? There are some other guys, older guys on the team as well in that position. How do you hope 2023 goes for you?
I'm focusing a lot on special teams too, but kind of just trusting God, and wherever He takes me is where He takes me.
What's it like playing behind this defensive front? It seems like
huge. As a linebacker, your defensive front, if you have a good defensive front, that helps you out a lot. So having the best defensive line in America, it's huge.
Number 36 for a linebacker is quite the lineage here. It's been a while. There was Brian Roll not too long ago. Chris Spielman, Marcus Merrick, on and on and on. Does that mean anything to you?
It does. I didn't choose it because of that reason. I actually didn't even think of it until somebody brought it up. My older brother was 36. There's a story behind that, but I didn't think much of it wearing that 36. But it does carry a heavy weight there.
I want to knock on wood maybe before I ask this, but you guys kind of got tore up by injuries last year at your position group. How would you weigh this year's depth and competition? Maybe is it feel like the room is deeper, more competition, and it seems like everyone's pretty healthy?
You really can't. You can, but you can't control injuries. It's something that it's going to happen with the sport. It's a violent sport. So I feel like we are competing. We got depth, but like last year, last year was I think biggest jump from last year this year is everybody really knowing the defense. So. Yep.
Good.